Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Chef.
Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I gave you a really good topic because I'm pretty excited. It's almost summertime. I want to start thinking about barbecuing. So I had you do a little research on marinating and rubs. Can you tell me a few things that you learned?
Well, first off, there's two different types.
Okay.
There's a dry rub and a wet marinade.
Okay.
And it's only good to really do for 2 hours at a time.
2 hours is a rule of thumb, sure.
Yeah, you can do for longer, mostly with chicken, but
Yeah.
and then there's acids. Acids help transfer flavors and make it tender.
That's right. They have two roles in this little
Yes.
operation. Okay.
But you don't want to marinate with too much acid or else it'll get tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to do the reverse of what you want it to do.
Yes.
So you did 3 different types of recipes to show everybody. So the first recipe you did a wet rub, because there's going to be a wet rub and a dry rub. So talk
Yes.
about your wet rub.
Well, first the wet rub is for our lamb.
Okay.
And we did coriander, some oil, brown sugar, salt, pepper, and our acid, which is Dijon mustard.
Okay. And then you mix that all together and you smeared it on the rack of lamb. And then what did we do with it?
And then we let it sit for about 2 hours.
Right. Yeah.
We seared it
Yeah.
and then we baked it for
Finished it off in the oven. Great. Okay, so that's waiting for us at the end over here. The next recipe we did was a little bit of a different marinade. That was with the shrimp. We actually used the marinade at the end of this. So what did you do to get the shrimp ready?
Well, first we pickle it in a pot of water with lemon and ginger, salt, and some pickling spices.
Right? So we did a really quick poach of it to get it tasting nice and crisp.
Yes.
And then what's in your marinade that you're going to marinate in after?
And then our marinade after was salt, white wine vinegar, basil, parsley, lemon juice, which is our lemon juice, and our white wine is our acids.
Right?
Oil and some hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Yeah.
And you mix that all up in a Ziploc bag, and then we put the cooked shrimp into it, and then let that sit for a while, right?
Yes, and also what we can do with this marinade is we can put it on the chicken in the
Absolutely.
Ziploc bag, and then we can cook it as well.
That's right. And we want to make sure that people don't use marinating to replace refrigeration. We marinate and then put it in the fridge so it can hold and stay out of that danger zone. Do you want to really quickly make up one of your little shrimp skewers that you
Yes.
marinated so nicely? So you've got your marinated shrimp
And
a little,
we add in an olive for
yeah.
show and taste.
Yeah, you could do some like red pepper or yellow pepper, whatever it is that you want to add in there. So maybe just put that on top so people can see. We've got some more of those at the end of the line here. So that's really pretty. And then I'm going to show people how to make a really quick dry rub. It's really simple ratios. I took a bunch of spices. So I've got cumin, smoked paprika, cayenne, some dried herbs. So I want 1/3 of a cup of these. Try not to use spices that have salt in them. So if it's onion salt versus powdered onion, use the powdered onion. And then we've got 1/3 of a cup of salt and 1/3 of a cup of sugar. And you could use this on flank steak, pork loin, pork chops, chicken. And today I actually put this dry rub onto the chicken. Then you can make your own signature flavor and you could give it away as a gift too, right?
Yeah.
Get people ready for the holiday season.
And depending on what flavor you want, with the cumin you went with a more of an Indian style
Yeah.
flavor, but you can go with Greek, you can go with
Yeah, you can get your flavor profile that you particularly like and make your signature spice rub. So let's bring it right down here so we can show everybody all of our lovely stuff. There's our rack of lamb that had the wet rub on it. And we've got your lovely shrimp. We've got the chicken that we had coated with the dry rub. And you made this lovely little accompaniment to go with it. That would be a
cherry apricot chutney.
cherry apricot chutney. So that kind of matches the flavors that we're using today. So thank you so much for joining me today, Yvonne.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. I learned a lot from you.